Welcome back to Liberty Tree Gaming. We are at the now freshly freed fortress of Suktul. In the last episode, we managed to, while we were out, we took out Von Aulitz and then made our escape with Sam. Found the army for Job's army that Hanush and Radzig had gone to collect or recruit, and they showed up and we managed to liberate Suktul, so we're free. We got a little bit of cleanup, I think, so we need to go. Our journal says that we need to go and talk to our brothers in arms, optional, and then talk to Hanush to proceed the quest. So I'm going to avoid them for a moment. I just was over here eavesdropping, and Hanush was basically talking to Capon about getting married and about declaring him an adult once he's married. So that's good, I suppose. Yeah, we're gonna go and talk with the freedom fighters. Hopefully not get messed up in the process. Who are you, soldier? Okay, so I've got some stuff. Let's go ahead and clean up a little bit here. I'm gonna fix our stuff up, of course, and do that. Need to move some stuff back over. That's wow, that's weighing me down. That weighs 15. Good night. Here, I've got other things on here too that need to be carrying around. I was just looking, like, it's easy to scan and say, okay, this is equipped, therefore it's important, but I got to remember that they changed my stuff out, so the green is probably not important. Like this whole cuirass here, I don't need that. I have my own. It gave me a new pouch. Why? I've got this one. That's why I couldn't figure out why it was so heavy. Too much of it's green. I can just toss it. It's only green. There we go. All right, that's much better. Let's wash off if I can find any place. Kabbalist. Somebody's horse. Where's my mutt?
Come here!
Why is my potion not on?
Here, mutt! You silly mutt.
Good boy. We made it. Soldier, soldier.
Accra! Damn it!
Hey, stop crying. I'm afraid to talk to Zizka first. I want to talk to everyone else.
Zizka?
Henry, I'm glad you found the time.
What did you want to talk to me about?
About your future. I've commanded countless men, and no doubt I'll command many more. But you, Henry, you have something the others didn't. The heart of a real warrior.
Yeah.
I know you're still in the service of Lord Perkstein and have duties to carry out in that regard, but I wanted to tell you, if that ever changed, I would be honored if you stood by my side as my right-hand man.
That would be an honor for me as well, Zizka. Thank you for your trust. It's just that I don't know right now what Hanush wants from me. If he has another task for me. So...
I understand. You don't have to decide right now.
I found Brabant in the camp. He was torturing Sam. I killed him.
I'm glad you did. I haven't been betrayed like that for ages. Such a buffoon. I never realized what he was really like. Oh well, a lesson learned. At least he can no longer deceive anyone like he did us. After what he did to Ada, that's all he deserved.
Yeah, it is.
What are your plans now?
Now, let's celebrate our victory properly. Then we'll go back to the Devil's Den and get some rest. I'll leave any further negotiations to Jobst and Radzig, but it's not over yet. The King and Prokop of Luxembourg are still prisoners, and it's hard to say whether Sigismund will want to release them. Maybe we'll have more work to do. And that's why I'd like to have you close by.
What did you think of the final battle?
Nothing. I didn't see much of it, but even through the fortress walls I could hear they didn't have a chance against you.
You could tell that by what you heard.
I hear the grass grow. I can find my way just by listening, with eyes closed if necessary. That comes in very handy when you're captured and blindfolded.
And losing your eyes.
I hear we lost the silver.
They got to it yesterday. If only you'd arrived one day sooner. What can we do? I reckon God wanted us to stay poor. We'll have to look for a way to make a living like we used to.
You know, I wonder if we had not gone to Markvart and or not taken Sam, if we could have kept the silver.
I see you came through unscathed.
It is a miracle. Since meeting you, I've been taken prisoner, shot, almost executed, starved to death. I expected I would lose an arm, at least.
I'd say we're quits, wouldn't you? You saved me in the Italian court, and now I saved you.
Is this your subtle way of suggesting I should leave?
No, that's not what I meant. I'll be glad if you stay with us. If you want to, that is.
I'm glad you will not forbid me from staying.
Well then, you still don't regret joining us?
I regretted that from the first minute, friend. I have successfully avoided situations like this all my life. But now and then, it is not possible. And if I have to choose between a gilded cage with Sigismund or uncertainty here with you, my choice is clear.
What were the last few days like? Did you lose a lot of men?
What is a lot? Even one death is more than enough. But if you had not come, it would have been much worse.
I had a phone call come in. Sorry about that.
What's your plan now? Head out into the world again?
I would like to stay here for a while. All I have seen in your country is death. So now I want to discover its beauty. It is a pity Katherine cannot show me around. Keep her close, friend, or you will lose her to me.
I better be off.
It was good to see you, Henry. Very good.
It's all right. You'll be fine.
Am I stepping on somebody? Oops.
What will happen now, Yaroslav?
I don't know. Maybe Henry will know.
Henry. One hell of a man, eh?
Who'd have thought that's how the blacksmith's son would turn out?
Yeah, let's turn those subtitles back off. Can't talk to y'all? Oh well, good job. Y'all lived. Way to go.
Aye, come here. So, We made it, Sam.
Aye, we made it. But only just in time. And we lost the silver. That's what pisses me off the most.
I'm not exactly delighted either. But that's not why we did it. And we're alive.
That's true. But it could have gone very differently. I'm in your debt, Bruder. I'll never forget this.
What debt? You're my brother.
Brabant's dead. Yeah, he knows. We killed him right in front of him.
Brabant is dead?
Genau. Though it's a huge pity I couldn't help you and could only watch. I still don't understand how anyone could have deceived me like that. Such a liar! It should have been obvious what he was like. Justice was done. Baruch Hashem.
Well, they took our silver. But maybe it's better that way. Fortunes lead to bad blood.
Well, I'd prefer if the Geld was in good hands. It could have helped. The king, our people, your people. But now the Prague rabble are going to share it. You're right, though. Maybe they'll quarrel over it and cut each other's throats.
What will you do now?
My mother in Colleen and all the others will need me. We'll make a new start there. And that'll be a lot of work. I don't know if anyone will return to Kuttenberg.
What about the Devil's Pack?
That was great. If you can call what we went through great. But I'm neither a warrior, nor a mercenary.
What do you plan to do in Colleen?
Whatever's necessary. The same as in Kuttenberg, most likely. My people need someone who can stand up for them. Because there will always be some who want to put them down. That's life, nicht wahr?
I have to go now, Sam. Take care.
Sei gesund, sir.
I'll talk to Katherine probably last.
It smells pretty good, but not ready yet.
What kind of slop is it anyway?
Can't talk to Janos? Oh, come on. Wolfram lived. All right. Glad to see you alive and well.
Godwin, you're safe and sound.
Safe and sound, but absolutely knackered. These have been the longest few days of my life.
I'm glad you all came through it alive.
Aye. It was a close-run thing. We almost died of hunger, among other things. Praguers brought a trebuchet. They hit the tower, smashed the gate to pieces. And as you probably heard, we lost the silver from the Italian court.
How did we lose the silver?
I don't know much about that, lad. We were cooped up in the fort at the time, praying to God to save us. The silver's gone. The Lord giveth, and the Lord taketh away.
Do you think it would have been better to give it to them in the first place and avoid all that?
There's no point thinking about that. Besides, it's highly likely they'd have betrayed us anyway. Von Berghoff and Brabant are swine of the highest order.
They shot at you from a trebuchet?
It's a match for the finger of God, I can tell you. Once they've got it aimed, it hits the same spot time and time again. It knocks down walls just like a bombard. Twice a year is quite enough for an experience like that.
Twice a year.
What the hell did you eat? The food had already run out when I went to get reinforcements.
The men cut up leather belts and tried to cook them. It wasn't any good, and there wasn't enough of it. Janos Uher cooked something up out of ash, weeds, and sawdust. That didn't go down well either. Then we were all so hungry that the rumbling stomachs kept us all awake. And then came the worst bit of all.
Oh. Did it look like a sausage?
No. We ate the only part of our gear you don't need in battle. Stinking braise.
Oh my gosh, no. Oh no.
I bet you didn't expect you'd have to brush off your fighting skills because of us, did you?
That's true. I thought I'd find you in a tavern with some girls. Give you both a clip around the ear and drag you back home. And instead, this. But we survived. Praise be to God.
And thanks to you.
Come now. At least I had some excitement in my old age, and saw home again. But I hope you won't give me any more trouble, and I can devote myself to drinking and other enjoyable pastimes.
What will you do now that it's all over?
I don't know. I thought I'd spend the bloody silver, but instead of that, we're as poor as church mice again. I reckon I'll stay at the Devil's Den a while if there's room for me. I quite like it around these parts.
Well, maybe they'll be looking for a parish priest somewhere.
Forget it. I've had it with giving sermons with a hangover.
Yeah.
Take care then, Godwin.
God be with you, Henry.
He's got nothing to say to me, huh? The huntsman made it too, so all of my team made it. Good guys. I'll go down here, look at the silver room. Yep, it's all gone. Alright, I think Catherine's the only one left, right?
Katherine, you alright?
I'm alright. Oh, thank God you came back safe and sound. You kept your word.
I said I would, didn't I?
We both know it could have ended badly.
No, it couldn't. I gave you my word, and I keep my word.
You liar.
I wanted you to be at least slightly happy. Are you happy?
I can never be happy again. It just isn't possible. There are things you can never unsee.
I know what you mean.
Very true.
I tried to stop looking back. Look forwards.
If only I could.
You can. And admit it. You're happier than you were yesterday. Just a little. But you are, aren't you?
I am.
You see?
At least we chased those bastards away.
I mean, that seems rather rude.
Thank you for the evening before my departure.
I was afraid. I thought it was the end.
So did I.
You lied to me.
Well, just a bit.
I'm not angry. It was nice.
I needed someone to share my burden. At least for a while.
So did I. Let's not talk about it. There's no need.
I killed Brabant.
Good.
Good?
It's good he paid for what he did. It's good he can't harm anyone again. But I'm sad for every horrible deed we do to put right other horrible deeds. It's wrong. Even so, I think there was no other option.
You're right. You have no idea how right you are. Well, the last few days here in the fortress must have been awful. How did you get through them?
The same as everyone else, I suppose. I just tried to stay alive. We got hungrier and hungrier. But you forget about that after a while. You even get kind of used to seeing death at every step. The worst thing was the fear that I'd never see you again.
I wanted to tell you that, you're one of the bravest women I ever met.
Oh, come now.
No, it's true. After all you've been through, never complained, and everything you've done for us, we couldn't have done it without you. I wouldn't be able to do it. Thank you, and I hope you'll get to know peace now. You deserve it.
What's come over you? Nobody ever said anything like that to me.
They should have, though.
Thank you. What did you mean, one of the bravest?
One of the
Who else
bravest.
did you have in mind?
Someone from back home. I think you'd like her. I'll tell you about her one day.
Yeah. She stood up against an army and said, called out a battle cry, let's say. Oh, yeah. What's your plan now?
What's your plan now?
Now? The simple things in life. A long bath, a good meal, brush my hair.
I need all that as well. I was talking about the future. What will become of us?
Us? Who knows? Maybe it would be good to have someone to hold me again when I go to sleep. But I've grown out of dreams. They hardly ever come true.
What if they came true this time?
We'll see. Let it surprise me.
I'll have to go and see Hanush now.
So I heard. Farewell for now, Henry.
Okay, everybody's been talked to.
Hold on. I'm just going to clean it for you.
Except for Hans. I haven't talked to Hans, but he's with Henry. Can't talk to Peter. He's still searching that same body. Got my ghost pebbles over there.
Here I am, sir.
Perfect timing. So now, to the reason I wanted to talk to you. As you no doubt know, there's a big change in store for Hans. He's getting married.
He has to get married.
Has to, wants to, it doesn't matter. He's going to. As you can see, he's none too pleased.
He'll get used to it in time.
Thanks a lot.
That's just what I've been telling him. It's clear that if it were up to him, he'd keep putting off the wedding in the hope I'd change my mind. But I won't. I've given my word to Lord Botsek of Kunstad, and I don't break my word. So your job, Henry, when the time comes, is to make sure the wedding actually takes place. And if our young lord refuses, you have my permission to drag him kicking and screaming to the altar if need be. After all, who else should take care of him other than the young lord's squire, eh?
Yeah. I mean, you know, I don't know who else would do it. I mean, he's got to.
That's right. Who else? I'll
Roy
make sure he
Torres and
doesn't
Bella
run away or
Torres.
something.
Excellent. Agreed.
And
You little
when is
jerk.
it supposed to happen?
You'll find out in good time. In the meantime, stay in these parts till Botsek and I arrange all the details with Herald.
I thought we were going back to Radzig.
We'd just be losing time. I'll give you coin so you can find decent quarters and have enough to live on. Radzig also agrees you'll stay with Capon as his right-hand man.
All right. Where is my father, in fact?
Somewhere in the fields outside the village. He took his unit to rout the last of the Pragas. They should be back around now, I reckon. You could go to meet him. He'll definitely be pleased to see you. He'll want to hear how you fared today. And he won't be disappointed if you ask me. Go with God, then. And don't forget what we said.
Safe journey, Hanush. And send my regards to Bernard.
It looks like Hanush is serious about the wedding.
Oh, bloody Hanush.
Goodness gracious.
I found Brabant in the camp.
Brabant? What?
I thought he'd turn tail. That would have been just like him.
I suppose he really cared about the silver.
And? What happened?
He caught Sam. He was going to kill him. I finished him.
Oh, I hope he suffered.
He begged, whined, whimpered.
I hope Ada enjoyed looking down on that.
What did Hanush talk to you about?
Various things. You don't need to know everything, Henry.
Oh, come on. You can tell me. You know you've always been able to rely on me. Now, maybe we've had the odd quarrel, but that's water under the bridge now. Your secret's safe with me.
Secret? Ugh, I don't know if you can call it a secret. I'd say it's already the talk of the town in Ratai. Hanush told me he has no intention of handing over what's mine. Not until I get married, at least.
Wasn't he supposed to hand it over when you reach maturity? No strings attached?
Yes, he was. And I'm not happy. But what can I do? Have him dragged before the king's court? Either I fulfill his condition, or I force him to drop it. Oh, I have to think this through.
What was it like before we turned up? Must have been hard.
It was f***ed up. I was hit by an arrow. And then, we were just stuck in the fortress with no food. But you know what? I didn't even remember Nabokov. That escape through the crypt from the Italian court cured me.
I'm glad to hear it.
You arrived in the nick of time in any case.
What are we going to do about the wedding?
What can we do? Nothing. You heard what Hanush said. He doesn't want anyone to accuse him of not keeping his word. He promised Bocek he'd marry me to his niece, so that's what he's going to do. And that really annoys me. I'm still young. I want to have fun. And instead of that, I have to marry some wench I've never seen. Also, she's bound to be ugly. She'd have been married off ages ago otherwise. Damn it!
I wouldn't be so pessimistic.
Yeah.
Aye.
I
But
mean,
on the other hand, she's rich.
Yeah, maybe she'll be pretty as well.
No chance. I'm not that lucky. I've been thinking, though.
you're not married,
If I
but
get married, and
most
have a
people would
son,
call you pretty.
I'll name him after you.
After me?
Oh, you're so
Finally.
sweet.
In German?
Ah, you see, it's in fashion at court these days.
That's what I
What have
hear.
you got to complain about? You should be pleased. Or would you rather I name him Vachelin?
No.
No, I'm pleased. Honestly. I hope he turns out to be a great man.
Of course he will. He'll take after me. He'll perform great deeds, you can be sure of that.
We lost all the silver.
We couldn't save it. As soon as they got into the courtyard and basement, it was clear we'd lose it. But money isn't everything. We're alive. Sigismund is. We won.
What about your injury? You said you got hit.
Godwin pulled the arrow out straight away. It didn't go in too deep, thankfully. I was wearing armor, and in the fray, I didn't even think of it. It's only starting to hurt now, in fact.
Nah, you'll be all right.
Of course I'll be all right. What do you mean?
What are your plans now?
I'm in no hurry for the courtship, believe you me. I'm going to hole up somewhere, at the Devil's Den, say, and I'll have fun while I can. And when the time comes and Hanush summons me for the courtship, I'll send a message saying I'm seriously ill.
I'm sure you
You'll
will.
fall for it.
Then I'll have to
I'm
drag
sure he
you
will
back.
the first time. Then we'll see.
You could do something that makes Yitka not want you.
Good idea.
I'll have to be on my way. Stay strong.
I will. Send my regards to Radzig.
All right, where's Daddy? Other side of town. Ghost Pebbles.
Ah!
I don't know, should I even bother looting? I mean, the game's practically over, right? You're only unconscious. You'll get up. Unless I slaughter you. I don't know whose side you're on. Yeah, I'm done. Goodness, look at this.
Whoa, whoa.
The story is ended.
Wow.
So, are you happy now?
Mommy.
Happy? I don't really know. We may have won in the end, but the road to victory was hard.
So you realize the price you had to pay?
War is a dirty business. No one has the power to change that. I didn't understand that before. But I do now.
I know that feeling. I tried to tell you about it, but I reckon there are some things you've got to figure out for yourself.
For instance, revenge.
Should I have sat back and done nothing? After everything that happened?
Whatever you did, it was your decision.
It's right that you dealt with Istvan tough. To hell with the sword, but that bastard had it coming. But I'm a little afraid that revenge might have become the only thing you care about. Brabant and Owlet deserve to be punished, but death darkens the mind.
He chose his path. We can't reproach him for that.
But sometimes it's better not to play by their rules. Better not to be like them. And turn the other cheek.
The other cheek? They deserved it. I must have sworn 1,000 times never to turn a blind eye to evil, let alone run from it. And that's what guided my actions.
You behaved as your conscience dictated. Nobody can reproach you for that.
You chose a different path than I'd like, but I'm not the one to judge you. I hoped you wouldn't make the same mistakes as me. But I suppose it's the times you live in.
In war, there are times when you only have bad choices and worse ones.
And still you managed to stay clean, Henry. You spared the innocent, even though it would have been easier to sacrifice them.
Malashov, Semyon, innocent people shouldn't have to die. I'm glad I found the courage to defy orders.
All right. You avenged an evil act, but you behaved like a bandit, plundering and robbing the poor. Oh, my son.
Sorry. But what was I supposed to do? I lost everything. I needed money, and fast, so I could stop the enemy. That was the quickest way.
Nothing's black and white. Sometimes you have to make tough decisions in life. And God alone can judge whether you made the right ones. But in the end, you did it. You're a hero. You saved your friends. Capon, Rosa, the Jews, the whole of Suchdol, and Samuel, your brother.
Not exactly.
True. Almost, brother. I'm glad you two became friends.
Why didn't you tell me about Samuel?
Because I didn't know. I just had an inkling. They took Sarah away on account of me, and I had no idea where to look for her.
You can be proud of him.
It seems this chapter of your life is over. You're a grown man now. What are you going to do?
Gosh, I don't know. What would Henry want to do?
I'll stick with Hans Capon. I want to see a bit of the world. Learn things, have more adventures. I don't want to be stuck in some hole in the woods.
One day you'll realize that's exactly what you want.
One day. Maybe.
Time will tell.
Well, whichever way your path leads, take my advice. Watch out for that Eric. I don't think he's going to forget you anytime soon.
Don't worry. I won't forget him either.
Well, it's time to say goodbye.
Farewell, Henry.
God go with you, son. I've a feeling you've got a lot ahead of you.
Will I ever see you again?
Who knows?
We've had so little time for each other.
Good luck. You'll need it.
This is such a good game. Good story.
So, this time it seems it really is the end.
Father.
You did it. You got them. Toth, Van Owlitz. Even that damned scavenging ginger fox is gone. Your mother and Martin would surely be proud of you.
Perhaps. In a way.
Of course they would. You avenged them. You prevented a war. You saved a lot of people, and after all that, you're still in one piece. That's not a bad performance for an ordinary bastard. You even succeeded in getting that adventurous sword of ours back.
Your sword.
Two whole games to have that moment.
It all started with this.
Yeah, it did.
Martin truly was a brilliant blacksmith. It sings so nicely. But it's not singing for me. It's yours, son.
What happens now?
Now we'll get on with life. Do you remember what I told you? That there are some things in the world worth living for. Blue skies, warm sunshine, green grass underneath your feet, beautiful girls,
Good wine, good people, and a fine steed underneath your backside, yeah.
Enjoy it while you can. I can assure you nothing lasts forever. And if you're missing that excitement now, which I'm sure you are, you can be certain that it'll find us again itself one day. I believe there are interesting times still ahead of us.
Oh my gosh, there better be a part 3.
That buxom lass that you were with?
What, Katherine? Come on. She's old enough to be my mother.
So what? I think you could do with a bit of mothering. Besides, a well-built lass like that, she'll see you through the hardest of times.
Oh man, so good. Well done. Ventus Fortuna Juvat. Well done, Warhorse. You guys are amazing. Like, this has been better than any movie, any TV series you could watch. Worth every minute of my time editing and making a mod to do this. Normally I would stay and watch all the credits.
No. I'm telling you, Jai Devil is a hell of a marksman. I'd bet my right arm that, drunk as he is, he could still hit anything you care to point out. Remember Von Orlitz?
If you really bet your right arm.
In fact, I will go further. Hinek.
No, no.
Your crossbow.
Come in, Rayo! I heard about some William fellow who shot an apple off someone's head. Or was it Walter?
Bad idea, guys.
At least take that.
Who cares? Oh, come on!
Shut up! You're wasted. Never seen you this bad. Come
Oh gosh.
This will go down in history.
This is such a bad idea. Don't do it, my friends. Don't do it. The people hiding back there, you need to run.
Hinek, you moron!
No. Wow. Amazing, amazing. God, this team, I mean, more is more. More is more. Oh, man. You gotta know the people who made this are so proud. You can tell, like, they put everything they had into this game. Evening after the Italian court robbery. Sigismund? Got bad news, sir.
Sire, I bear news from the Italian court. There's been a robbery.
What?
Apparently Margrave Yob's people, they freed the hostages and stole all the silver and vanished.
All our silver?
All of it, but that's not all, sire. Word has come that Jobst is mustering an army and is planning to go to the aid of Kuttenberg.
Oh, that treacherous little whore. That snake. That turncoat! Get out! What are you still standing there? Spit it out!
Sire, Ladislaus of Naples, he's declared himself king of Hungary and lays claim to your lands. He landed at Zadar with an army.
Anything else?
Well,
my gosh.
Humans plundered the estates of the House of Wallstein. The widow Anna is demanding compensation.
Compensation? Compensation she wants, that little widow? And how are we supposed to pay that when there's no one even capable of guarding our treasury in the middle of town? Anything else?
No, sire, that's all, sire.
He's like, just don't kill me.
This country!
Oh my gosh. And there's Von Alitz.
We're going back to Hungary. Get packed immediately and give the orders.
Sire, how am I to pay the wages of the Prague troops?
Do you know what happened to our silver from the Italian court?
I do.
Then get it back. Give it to the Pragas for all we care. Do whatever you like with this accursed Czech silver.
But sire, I would need something to
That explains the letter we picked up. The end. You completed the story. You finished the main story of Kingdom Come Deliverance II. Sukdol is liberated, and the Wenceslas forces under the command of Jobst of Luxembourg and Radzig Kabula march to Prague. The pro-Sigismund coalition has fallen apart, and Otto von Bargov's Praggers are negotiating a truce together with Zizka's band. You are back in the Devil's Den. If you wish, you can return to completing unfinished side quests and exploring the Kuttenberg and Trotsky regions.
Not again.
Thus completed. Judgment Day.
Soon at this rate.
Oh, we did it. We did it, guys. have no quest. There's like nothing left to do.
And then they'll start taking women as well. You'll see. Why don't we just go and enlist right away? I bet they can't wait.
Did you hear who died?
Nah, I thought it was old Bart. But then I heard him coughing his lungs up in the yard again today.
Not a chance. That.
Alright, I want to look at the sword. So it says Henry's sword now. A sword forged by my father for Sir Radzig, which is later stolen by that scoundrel Isvan Toth. It's my Henry sword. It's not a Radzig sword anymore. So I want to see if I can reforge it. Crafting long swords. Henry reforged. Okay. It would be 161. So that would be better than the one we have right now. It's the Madman.
Old coot will outlive us all.
So let's save and then try to reforge it and just see what it is. What we get. I can remember how to do this. Can't believe they took all my food and kept it. Well, it's gone, I guess. Everybody ate it. Why you gotta take all my stuff off, guys? Come on.
No, it was.
Alright, that's fine. What was the dueling sword? That was a short sword? I don't know what I was doing there. I need to do this. Okay, that was a good one. Oh, great. It's this anvil.
This is going to take a while yet.
Go back to the forge, get it a little warmer in the middle. Hard to see because this anvil is glitching. And just warm it up a bit, and let's go back. Don't want to burn it.
Fine. Now to temper it.
Please be Henry quality. I want a Henry sword that's Henry quality. Not that it matters, the game's over. Guess there's DLC. There's still DLC to come. There it is, master quality. So sharpen it.
service, sir.
Sharp as a razor.
Why do I have two? Wait, what? Why do I have two? So it's just a little better than the Madman sword, but it's lighter a little bit. Okay, well, I got two. I'm gonna go put it in the chest. Can't talk to Katherine.
What now?
Can't talk to Hans. Out of my way, boy.
Good day.
Can't talk to Godwin. Pick up another pinch of happiness.
Right. So much dust. Just a moment.
Yeah, I've got two.
All right.
Okay. I guess it's a glitch, but I'll take it. I'm gonna leave that in there. And tell you what, that's gonna do it, I think. I mean, let's just look at the map. I'll go downstairs, look at the map real quick. And talk to him.
Henry. Greetings, Captain.
All right. Kubyenka.
What's your plan now?
That's obvious, isn't it?
Getting drunk doesn't count.
I don't know. Sometimes I think I'm too old for a life of adventure. But I'll wait and see what Zizka comes up with. One thing's for sure. I won't get involved in anything without him. And it has to be something special. It will be hard to top the Italian court.
Absolutely. Let me put on the rest of my gear here. Oh, look his eye. So I think in historical, like, he really was blind, at least in one eye. Is in actuality, I think he was blind in both.
Greetings to you. Greetings, Captain.
On. Henry stands there like, I don't know. Looks like a teenager that doesn't want to be here. All right, let's look at the map and just see if we find any new quests. Sometimes it'll be a post-game quest or something pop up, but I'm not expecting that. I think we've done every quest we could. So the only other thing that I could think of to do would be to hit every location that we haven't, like, picked up. Like, with the Explorer perk, we can see them and go do that. But I'll tell you what, I'm not feeling it. I don't want to do that. I don't think I'd rather move on to the next game and pick up KCD2 again once the DLCs come out, because there should be 2 more DLC. So I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to end the series here until the next DLC comes out and go from there. Katherine, can I sit with you? Oh. 1-person bench. Oh well. Let's see, does Dry Devil have anything else to say?
What's the plan now?
Sick, Henry. One battle's hardly over and you're thinking of the next one.
Well, I didn't say that.
Roam about and have fun.
It's a long time till the wedding.
Knowing Bocek, Herald, and his other relatives, it'll be ages before they agree on a dowry.
Okay. Sure y'all won't mind if we go just a little long just to run over here and see who's over here. I think Musa will probably be over here.
I'm at your service, sir.
Let's wash all our clothes. Yep, there he is. What's up, buddy? Nothing. All right, I was hoping to have something. All right, guys. Well, we're going to end it right here in the middle of the bathhouse with our trusty companion. Do I have food for you? No, I don't have food for you. I'm sorry, buddy. We can't do that. Mutt needs food. Feel bad for the virtual doggy.
How can I help you?
Show me your wares.
Give me food for my dog. Mutton? No. Guess you can have some trout. And some chicken. I'll take all of those. And all of those for next time.
Thank you, and come again, sir.
But here, I got food now. Have a whole chicken. See? Looks like a whole chicken. Alright guys, it's been fun. This has been an amazing game, and I can't wait to jump into the next adventure. So we'll pick up with Henry next time when the DLC comes out. And on the channel, I'm not sure what we'll be putting out next. Probably KCD1. Maybe blast through that. Also thinking about doing Elder Scrolls Oblivion. But I needed to get my GPU upgrade in first. So we'll see. Also have Assassin's Creed Shadows on the list, but we'll see. So until next time, everyone, hope you've enjoyed. Be sure to subscribe, see what comes up next. And as always, be good.
Aye, aye, you silly doggy.
You silly doggy.
Good boy. Aye, come here.